Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm making my son's favorite dish, which is stuffed bell peppers. And the secret in this recipe is all about the stuffing itself. As you can see, it doesn't clump up in a gigantic meatball like most of the stuffed bell peppers have this meat inside and detached pepper. It is fluffy and soft, and all because of the ingredient that I'm going to be using in it is bulgur, not rice. Bulgur comes from cracked whole grain kernels of wheat and get parboiled and dried before packaging. As a result of this process, bulgur does not require any cooking. Here I have a couple different ones to show you. I have bulgur number 1, which is the finest one, and that's the one I'm going to be using in this recipe. There is number 2, which there's not much difference between 1 and a 2, and there's bulgur number 3, which is a coarse kind. And this one you could use wherever rice could be used as a substitute for rice. We're gonna soak the bulgur, and I'm gonna use 1 cup of number 1, the finest bulgur. I'm just gonna add the water for our measuring cup to read 2 cups. And after it's been soaking for half an hour, this is what it looks like, and it's ready to be used in any recipe. My son has been sick for a couple days, so I offered him chicken noodle soup, and he requested stuffed bell peppers, and that's why I have so many. And I'm making a gigantic portion of this dish. You don't have to make that many and can divide the recipe to as many as you make. But what we need to do, we need to take all the insides from the bell peppers, and we're gonna keep the heads. So let's make the stuffing. In a large food processor, I'm going to add 1 large onion cut into cubes and 5 cloves of garlic. And then we're going to use those toppers for the bell peppers. I'm just going to break them apart and put them in a food processor also. Then we're going to pulse it maybe 5 times. And this is what we got. We got all this mash from the onions and bell peppers and the garlic. I'm also going to use 2 Roma tomatoes. You could use fresh tomatoes, or you could just add a little bit of the stewed tomatoes from the can to this mash. And I'm just going to process it again, and that's it. And then I have 3 pounds of lean ground beef that I'm gonna add to the stuffing. If you're making this dish vegetarian, don't add the beef. You can just mix your mash with the bulgur and stuff your peppers. In a large mixing bowl, add your ground beef, then add your mash, then add your soaked and drained bulgur, which we have about 2 cups of it. Then we're gonna season it, and we're gonna add 3 teaspoons of salt and some freshly ground black pepper. Now my favorite dry herb mix, which is Sabzi Ghormeh, that has cilantro, parsley, chives, and mint. We're also gonna add Aleppo pepper, 1 teaspoon. For a little bit of spiciness, I'm gonna add some ground cumin, 1 teaspoon. I'm also gonna add 1 teaspoon of ground coriander, and it's a very standard spice mix, but this one's different. This is Urfa Pepper, which is smoked pepper from Turkey. I like adding to this specific recipe. And then we're gonna mix. So we're just gonna mix it until everything is combined. If you notice, there's nothing binding this mixture, no eggs or anything, so it pretty much falls apart. And that's exactly what we need. For the sauce, we're gonna need 2 2-pound jars of crushed tomatoes, or you could use stewed tomatoes. Just process them a little bit so there are no big chunks of tomatoes in there. And we just gonna put it either in the bowl, or I'm gonna put it in that pitcher so I can mix in other things to it, which are some salt and pepper to taste, then some Sabzi Ghormeh, then some shallots, or you could use onion powder, some minced garlic. I know we put fresh garlic in there, but some dry spices just add a different level of taste in your dish. And we're just gonna mix it around until everything is combined and our sauce is ready. Now we're gonna stuff our peppers, and we are stuffing them just to the rim, because the stuffing is gonna expand a little bit. If you overstuff them, it's just gonna bulge out from these peppers. So just stuff them exactly to the rim. And I've made this recipe so many times, you guys will see I will have enough stuffing for 12 peppers, exactly to the point. I'm gonna use this gigantic bacon dish that I usually use for turkey to bake my stuffed peppers. So on the bottom of it, I'm gonna put 1/3 of the sauce, and then I'm gonna color arrange my peppers. I'm just kidding, guys, you don't have to do it, but look at this. Look how I alternate the colors in my bacon dish, because presentation is everything. And then we're gonna pour some of the leftover sauce on top of the peppers. Then you need to cover the whole thing with a heavy-duty aluminum foil, leaving the handles out if you have any. And this goes in the oven at 350 degrees for about 45 to 60 minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna chop some parsley. I grow this beautiful parsley in my garden, and it's just so we could decorate with it. And then after it's been baked, let's pick. And our beautiful stuffed peppers are ready, so steamy hot and beautiful. We're just gonna sprinkle some fresh parsley on top of it. Look at this. This is so beautiful. And let's cut into one and see what they look like inside. The stuffing inside is nice and fluffy. It's soft. It's so flavorful. You are absolutely gonna love this dish. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Bye.